Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Rome Total War 2. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 3 of my Julii Roman campaign on the Rome 1 and Rome 2 mod. Here today, we're going to be finishing off, hopefully, the Germans, who we fought so much in the last episode for about an hour. So if you want to see multiple battles, some of them ranging into the 10,000 man and above mark, go watch them. Also leave the video a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new. So we're going to be pushing into Germania. I've currently got our allies in Spain and the Brutii and Scipii. The Brutii have managed to claim back a lot of territory. We are technically at war with Dacia, so we're going to have to watch out for them. Looks like in Magna Germania and Belgium and the Netherlands, the Britons have sailed over from Britannia and, well, they've taken some territory, so we might have to watch out for them. We've managed to kill the King and Queen of Germany, and Lucius Libo here with the full stack is operating with Legion 1. He's pushing into Germany furthermore, so we've got their capital to the north. We've got a Dacian settlement further south. It's currently 262 BC in winter. Legion 1, 2, and 4 are pushing up to try and hold at the settlement. So we've got a small army here, Legion 3 in Batavium. We've also got another legion here dealing with these Massalian slaves. We've got another up towards Bebracht, and that's what we currently control. Okay, so it's now spring. As the snows melt away, hopefully so do the Germans. So it looks like Thrace has some territory up and around there. We'll send Legion 1 potentially to Istros at some point. Or Legion 2 rather. Legion 1's going north to keep the pressure on them. How many did we destroy? What, 4 full stacks of Germans in the last episode? So quite a bit. We've seen one there towards the north, but they could have more. I'm going to go down to Istros here. We haven't had any conflict with the Dacians just yet, directly. Ah, okay. So I'm going to decline this one. Looks like the Brutii were pushing up here. I want this settlement for myself, so unfortunately, we're probably going to sacrifice a pretty high-ranking Brutii commander there. Hopefully it wasn't their faction leader. Ugh, I hope not. So it looks like they lost that push. It's a shame they pushed up there because I was there. Alright, now we can push into Istros. Looks like they didn't take too many casualties anyway. Close victory. We'll claim it, replenish and repair where we can. Put a grain pit. Break that down as well. Right. Oh, it looks like the Thracians are pushing up here as well. Man, they are super far north. I'm just surprised, more or less. We got good relations with them. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is sort of the theme of this series. Spain going against Gaul, we've allied with them. Now Thrace going against the Germans. We'll hopefully try and ally with them as well. So Sextus Cicero and Julius Libo are going to deal with these Germans. This is a similar army build with what we've fought a lot this series already. So we'll auto-resolve this one, and this should be the last of the German host. Decisive victory. Clean cut. And we get a historical marker there. Or significant battles taking place. Alright, so we're pushing into Swabia now, but it looks like the Britons have pushed into Denmark, Alabu, and whatnot. Monoregus to the north has been taken as well by a random minor faction. But basically, hey, yeah, we're mopping up the last of Germania, and that's it. She's all over, Red Rover. Germania and the Germans are defeated. They're all kaput. This is what we currently control. Although I didn't want us to push over the River Rhine, it's sort of inevitable. Oh, the Macedonians have cut off the Brutii again, man. It's been so back and forth for them. They really haven't had a stable footholding ever in Greece. Scorpus, the legendary charioteer, has been killed during a race. Public funeral is going to cost a lot. Maybe commission a statue for his memory. Okay, well, I've skipped a little bit ahead. It's 258 BC. After defeating the Germans, there's not really anyone else we can go against except for Britannia. Thrace we're allied with now, and Spain has thrown out the Carthaginians. Egypt is expanded into Libya, while the Numidians have been pushed back. Macedon's there. And Dacia's territory split. But I think pushing into Britannia is probably the play. They're even going after the Numidians, Spain. They're pushing into North Africa. So we want to try and take all of Britain's territory on mainland Europe. And then we'll try and push and take them in the Isles. So we've got 3 full stacks ready to push into Tillyferdum and to northern Germania, Denmark. We've got another 2 further south as well. So we have 5 in operation on the border here. We've also got another here as well. So we have a whopping 6 stacks in operation. And we've got a couple further back. Right, it's time for war. Let's go for it, eh? So we'll push Legion 1 with Lucius Libo. We'll call in Spain and Thrace just to help us out. I don't know if it's going to be overly needed. But yeah, they really pushed over the channel and took a lot of territory in northern France and northern Germany and Belgium and Denmark, Denmark and the Netherlands. Once they've got a bit of a footholding in Europe, Britain can be a little bit hard to shake off. But hopefully we'll be alright. Family tree-wise, Decimus, Julius, and Polo is coming of age soon. And also my adopted children, which haven't been popping up. But yeah, my adopted daughter has some children, which is good. There seems to be an army further south. We'll move our spy up to Alba because I want to see. But in Tillyferdum, there seems to be a full stack there. We'll move Sextus Cicero and another legion up. So we'll move you there. Not in our favour, but the tide should swing once we bring up our secondary full stack. Yeah, perfect. That's much more in our favour. Alright, let's hold that there. So 3 have entered, another 2 more want to push over. So Aurelius, who is married to my adopted daughter, can push over now and sack it into the region of Belgium. Legion 3 with Decimus Cursor can go further there. Right, and yeah, this Legion 5 Gallica has run out of movement, so they can't get across. Okay, welcome. Okay, yeah, to the Siege of Tillyferdum. We'll end the turn here. We'll do those unassigned stuff later. That's alright. I'm curious to see how Britannia will react. It looks like they're not. Now it's winter. 257. Okay, they've moved some reinforcements to Denmark now. And Legion 1 should be able to intercept it. And we can. Good. We'll fight this one here today. As we're still sieging out Tillyferdum. 4,300. We're outnumbered 2-1. Let's go. Should be a good fight. We finally got gold chevron Hastati with bronze armor. We're looking at this army build, the Battle of Kimbri, 257 BC in winter. The Britannians are bringing 3 units of chariots, 1 sword, 2 mercenary units, mostly made up of spears. They do have a lot of slingers, which we have to contend with. We have 4 units of our Equite class as well, on horseback. But so far, we've only scouted 1-2 stacks on the mainland. I imagine there's more further back or in and around the various aisles and whatnot. Okay, let's start the deployment. So it's nice and clear on our side of the battlefield, while the barbaric Britannians are sitting further back. So let's push up. 2 cavalry on each flank. Hastati further down the rank there in file. And then we have the dictator, the leader of the House of Julii, Lucius Julius Libo. We'll try and flank around with our cavalry slightly better. But here are the Britons for the first time in the series. So far, I'm fighting a lot of barbarian factions. I've been quite surprised how low armor they are. Like, I know we're hampered for missile units and skirmishes a bit in this, but it'd be so much easier if we had just a little bit more skirmisher variety. We've got to watch out for these chariots, though. If they're anything like the chariots in Troy, we've really got to watch out for those heavy chariots. Are really good, but chariots have always been good in Total War. Rome 2 to Attila, even Rome 1, they have been superb. Libo's now moving up, potentially a little bit too far in front, and we'll wait for the Hastati to slowly but surely make their way to the tree line. Move the cavalry around as well, looking to wrap around eventually and do hammer and anvil strikes in the rear. Swordsman just reposturing. Pushing out slightly. Slingers getting their first couple shots off. We should be able to close the distance on them and stop it, but anything too long of those volleys could be quite deadly. I don't know why some of them are so far in it's the chariots. It's just these trees, man. I hate fighting it, I can't see. Alright, so we're giving out these attack orders. We're not going to be able to overlap too much, just because they're so far spread out. My equites have managed to get around and be hidden, but the war with the Romani, the Romans and Britain has begun. Fighting with the fierce north in northern Germany in this. I suppose it's like modern day Denmark, potentially Hamburg where we are. In and around that region. Whoa, one unit got caught by those chariots and another. We are wavering slightly. They're now routing now, though. We're interlocking with their front line, and we'll try and wrap around with my Hastati where I can. The Britons should be now in a full retreat as we make our way further down the column. There we go. Yep. Right, let's end that one there. Close victory. Yeah, we deployed 2.2k. We lost a k. They deployed 4,300. Yeah, so they outnumbered us by quite a bit. They lost 3,300. Man, my cavalry were the real MVPs of that one. 562, 237, 326, 104. The Hastati held their own as well. Some of them even broke 200 total kills. Yeah, look at that, man. The chariots were their major pulling and best unit. 170, 76. But that army's now gone. We did lose... Oh no, we lost one unit. That's a shame. Just took too many losses. a rank 7 as starter unit as well. That's annoying. I guess we'll bring in a mercenary barbarian unit to supplement it. We'll go with traditional fighter. Still a 6 unit there. Right, let's deal with Tilliferdum now that we have 8 pieces of ladders. We should be able to auto-resolve this one now and take the city. Right, only a couple more British hold territories left now on the continent. That army, even though it's gotten a lot of casualties, I'd be surprised if there's an army in Flavium. We'll push into Bagacum. Finish those guys off. Loot and occupy. Oh, no, there is an army there. Oh, crikey. We might need some reinforcements there. I hope we haven't bitten off more than what we can chew. Move Legion 2 up. Legion 5 Gallica. Although, no, we can't take it. We might be better off just to try and siege it for now and get some more reinforcements. So there's only 3 more pieces of territory. 1 in Magna Germania, 1 in Denmark there, and 1 further on the French border. We've been attacked here, which is annoying. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's time it's worth checking. We'll auto-resolve this one. We might get a Pyrrhic victory if we're lucky. Yeah, I said we overextended ourselves in Bagger. Far out. But we might be able to edge it on this one. And we have a Pyrrhic victory. You only outnumbered us by about 600. Maybe it's just the general. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. 257, spring. We'll finish off that army that we fought here today, and then we'll push up north to Alabu and bring Denmark under Roman control. Alright, go up there. Our spy has detected a small fleet by the look of it. Is there anything at Flavum? Flavum? Or Flavum? I don't know which one it is. Flavum. Anyway, Aurelius should be able to deal with that with Legion 2 though. Yep, there goes that. I might try and sue for peace once we throw them off the continent. They might be open to it, you never know. Because we want to try and consolidate the mass swaths of territory we've taken, as it is mostly Celtic and German culture. 2 more settlements left on Europe, by the way. A short little battle in Bagacum. A decisive victory at that. Let's get rid of you. This is usually my building setup, by the way. Yellow for slaves. Purple for temple. Then we need like a money building. Let's push to Alabu now. Then we've only got 1 more. Ah, so it's the British Navy in there. Crikey. 50% less casualties if we take it. Let's loot and occupy that. It was docked in Denmark. An interesting choice. Alright, let's take Flavum. Let's bring both armies in so we get a really good order resolve. There we go. Go with market or farming, depending. Alright, sweet. So, we're still at war with Britannia, but now they don't own a shred of territory on the continent. I definitely say that we are the larger power. Thrace is quite big as well, along with Spain. Okay, so they'll give us 2,100 for peace. That's alright. We'll accept that, and we'll look our wounds and replenish. I do want to go war back with Britain, but I want to consolidate for a couple turns, build up, and then we'll set sail to Britannia. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. 255 BC summer, the Romans have set sail over the English Channel, and 5 full stacks are ready to hit Camalodunum. Londinium will be ours. We've nearly had the 12 turns of peace, but we'll strike them in London first. Oh, Ireland's still a thing, alright. We've got another army potentially coming across, but we're in a really good place economically now with the territory we've taken, and public order wise as well. Spain, Scipii, Brutii, Thrace are my allies, so we've got a really nice border there. We're not at war with Dacia anymore, nor Macedon, and the Scipii are currently sort of bordering the Egyptians. A war could potentially break out with them. Athens has been taken by Greece though, which is interesting. We've already got a couple spies that have made their way onto Britain to give us a scout ahead. Alright. Now, the best way is probably to navally assault, so we'll redeclare war. 2 turns remaining, so even though we're dependable now, we'll be treacherous, but it should be alright. Anyone I fear near me, Thrace and Spain, are our allies, so they're not going to get too upset with us, I don't think. So only 4 full stacks can come over and in. And what are the odds? Massively in our favour, as we're bringing nearly 12,000 across. There's just under 4,000 in there, so this is nearly a 15,000 man battle. Look, I'll play this one just because I think it will look cool, us sailing into London. So we've crossed the English Channel. We're going to be going for an amphibious assault here now. The Battle of Camalodunum, 255 BC. A nice dry day. Let's start the deployment. Right, so most of our cavalry is actually going to deploy on the campaign, like the actual battle map next to the settlement. Well, everyone else is going to have to come in amphibiously. But here's the cavalry. They've been disembarked earlier in the day. But the British do have a garrison there, the Britons. But here are the triremes and the ships of the Roman Republic. Look at that. Perfect. Now, we've got to be careful because of their navy, so we just kind of want to try and get as many boots on the ground, as it were, as we can. So, there seems to be a huge swath of territory there, so we'll try and go like that. What's that over there? Oh, it looks like there might be potentially a way to the back of the settlement. We've got 4 points of entry. We've even got more cavalry potentially going in. So we'll swing them there. What's happening over here? So it looks like the offensive on the sea side has some Britons in it. Well, I've got 4 pushing further in. And then this is the British Navy. The Britain's Navy. Nice and blue. Oh, they got Romans. That's a Roman ship. Can you guys remember that, like, Britannia Roman faction in Rome 1? It was always quite cool. It kind of looked like that as well. It was like a hybrid Britain-Roman faction that rebelled. You could play as them, which was fun. With mods and stuff. This is, barbarian invasion for Rome 1. Okay, move these 5 in. It looks like these guys coming in are going to be a bit of a distraction. Now, my concern is we can't really double time because we're not the quickest. And these are actual quadremes, like they're actual ships. So, we might have to send a couple of our boys over there to sacrifice. Sacrifice? Yes, Scooby-Doo. Yes. Right, we'll send a couple of those guys actually here because they're actually going to be fighting. And they're safe there for now. So, we'll move them there. Good, and then we'll start, I guess, burning down the gate. So it's going to be a bit of a costly one. Probably should have auto-resolved it in hindsight, but it's okay. I don't mind. This just looks really cool. So, oh no, there's a bit of a congestion here. Oh no, we've hit them side on. Oh, that ship's gone. We're smashed. Yeah, there we go. Abandoned ship. Right, pull right there. Yeah. I know we're sacrificing 2 guys to let 5 go through and another 5, hopefully. Come on. Hopefully it's not in vain. Right. All this cavalry's come in. Oh, and we're getting our first bit of Romans disembarking. How cool does that look on the beaches of Britannia? Sorry for the abrupt end there, guys. Unfortunately, we had a game crash, which is infuriating. I think it was like trying to load like those tens of thousands of units in. I don't know why. I haven't had a game crash this entire series, so we have to auto-resolve this one after seeing all the ships make their way over there. So we're just going to have to auto-resolve it, which is a shame. So everyone's going to be able to hold in and around London now, as we push to try and take the British Isles. Now, we should be able to upgrade all our units here now to early legionary cohort as well, along with legionary cavalry as well. So look at this, boom! We've run out of cash now though, but we landed with Astarte. Now we fight with proper cohorts. Good, we need them, because after we finish off with the Britons, it's probably time to go after the other Romans and the Senate. We'll break it down and repair where we can, and push throughout Britannia. Alright, let's march to Iska. Clear cut auto resolve. Yeah. They really should beef up the garrisons in this mod. Because you can really run over them, but settlements were always like this. It was mostly field battles in Rome 1 from what I can remember. Like there was the region capital, like the huge city. Like there's a couple big settlements in Egypt, in Thebes and stuff. You tend to fight, and Corinth and stuff like that. But a lot of it's like field battles, eh? All right. Legion 4 can come over here now. Let's push up to or Akun. Okay. Essentially like York. Ilden as well. I doubt we're probably going to get much resistance here now for the remaining few auto resolves in Britannia. They pushed, well, they probably had 3 full stacks and a bit compared to the Germans, which had like 5, but maybe the territory is just more valuable. It could be something as simple as that. Let's take this. Now I guess it's only Ilden. And then it's GG. And that's it. Britannia is destroyed. We've taken Wales, Scotland and England. We still haven't taken Ireland, but we could do for the meme. Alright. Let's get rid of the Irish, as Rome never took it. I think there were invasion plans and stuff, but it just wasn't valuable. Mostly fractured tribes in Ireland at this time period, wasn't it? The Abdani rebels are now gone. But on that note, it's time to wrap up the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 4 coming out soon. And let me know who we should go up against. Should we betray Spain, Thrace, Dacia, or are we strong enough yet to go against the legions of the Senate? Let me know. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video. And feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.